Ride with the mob, Hamdulillah. Check in with me and do your job. FERG is the name, then Baller did the chain. Torn on for the watch, Prezi plain Jane.
I've been sick, so I've been trying to rest my body up and, just get myself, back together so I can be back popping with the tube or whatever. Okay. Alright, so I'm back with a review video. And this review is on Offerup. That's the little app where you can buy, sell, or whatever in your local area and stuff like that. It's a nice little app, I'm not gonna shame it, but the people on there is what you have to be careful of and who you have to be careful. Alright, so a few weeks ago I re-downloaded the app Offerup. So I re-downloaded whatever. I'm getting back on there because I was going to delete the items that I already have since I'm no longer near those items, because they're like a whole hour or something away and I'm here at school, you know what I'm saying? So I'll, re-download it so I can delete it. So I get on there and, I find messages from people basically, asking about my computer, and the weight speeds that I make or whatever. So I'm like, okay. So I click on the message. I click on the message. This person doesn't have a face in the picture, so I'm already like suspect. So I'm already like, okay, that's for one. And then this person doesn't have a decent picture up there. It's like some type of put together art picture, nothing showing the person, nothing involving the person or whatever. And I always look at how long you've been a member or how long you joined, So I looked at it and it was just like today. Well, that day, but it was today. You get what I'm saying? So, and I'm like, what? So this person proceeds to write me on there and goes, hey, I'm interested in buying your computer. I'm selling my computer. Let me show y'all my computer. Hold on. So I'm selling my computer. This computer right here. It's a HP, nice little size. It works. You get what I'm saying? It also detaches into a tablet, so you can use it as a tablet or you can use it as a little laptop. So cool. We got this. Okay, so on my computer. So then he says, so I said, okay, that's cool. And I was like, well, I have, some more pictures and some updated pictures, if you need it. So I can, I re-upload, the picture so you can look at it, see if it's still what you want. So then he says, yeah, that'd be fine. And I'm looking for a 10-inch. And he was like, is that a 10-inch? And I was like, well, I'm not sure, but I can Google it, to tell you if it's a 10-inch or not. But I'm pretty sure it's bigger than a 10-inch, like a tad bit bigger than 10-inch, because it's not big for a laptop, but it's big for a tablet. You know what I'm saying? So he says okay. And so I Googled it, whatever, get back to him, and was like, yeah, it's a 10. I think it was like 10.2 or 10.6 or something like that. Something in that range. So he says, yeah, I already knew that. I could tell by, the way it looks. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. So then he says, yeah, so, what did he say? Hold on. Oh, so he says, okay. And he was like, yeah, I'm still interested. So I said, all right, just let me know, whenever you're ready to purchase, and, we could find a public area, to know you meet at. So left it alone for like a little part of the day. Then he writes me again, and he gives me his number, and he says, "Can you text me?" First of all, in my head, I'm like, something is not right. If we talking business, why are you telling somebody to text you? I would rather to call. That's just more professional to call someone rather than to text someone, because that's just like homie type. We cool. No, we not cool. So I say, okay, that's cool. So I text him, and he says, text me your name. So I send him my name or whatever, and he says, okay. So left it alone. Little more into the night. So it's like 9 to 10 o'clock at nighttime. And he's like, can you call me? And I'm like, okay. So I called and I said hello, and he was like, hey, is this Kenya? And I'm like, yeah, this is her. And he was like, yeah, so I'm going to pick up this rental car on Wednesday from Raleigh, and then, I can meet you somewhere. And he was like, I'm not really used to the area because I'm not from here. But I'm like, hold on, your area code is from here. Your area code is a area code that's around here. And I'm like, okay, something ain't right. So I say, okay, you know. And he was like, yeah. And then he proceeds to say, oh, did I tell you when I'm free? And I said, yeah, you told me. And I said, you said after Wednesday, after, you go get your car or whatever, it's cool. So I tell my boyfriend, I'm like, look, you're going to have to ride with me or something, or, at least stay on the phone with me if I do proceed to go meet this guy. So my boyfriend is always down. So he's like, I'm going to ride. And I'm like, okay, that's what I want, you to ride. So, okay, so boom, we get off the phone. So then he texts me and says, oh, your voice matches your picture. You're beautiful. And I'm like, okay. And this is on the back to the Offerup app. He's not even texting me no more. He's on the Offerup app. So he's like, yeah, your voice matches your picture. You sound beautiful. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, do my voice match my picture? And I'm like, first of all, you don't even have a picture. But I'm like, excuse me, can we please keep this business? Because I am taken, and my boyfriend is not somebody you want to deal with, okay? Okay. So he says, yeah, I'm sorry. And I'm like, okay, it's cool. And I proceed to ask him, I'm like, okay, so is that price okay for you? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, all right, because, I did drop it, when I got back on here, saw that you're interested, I dropped the price a little bit. So he's like, yeah, that's cool. So I'm like, okay. So the couple of days later, put you in mind now. Yeah, a couple of days later. This is already past the Wednesday that he said we was going to meet. Because I'm already like, okay, first of all, delete number, because I don't want nothing to do with what you got going on, because I don't know how this about to turn out. So he sends me a picture. And then says, oh, sorry, wrong number. I'm so embarrassed. So I said, okay. And I said, okay, bye. So then he texts back and says, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, why? He was like, oh, won't try to make you faint or nothing, LOL. And I'm like, okay. And then he goes, can you call me? And I'm like, no, for what? And he says, excuse my language, but he says, what the hell? I feel like you know me now. I done sent you a picture of me and this and that and a third. And I'm like, wow, you really talking crazy. So I didn't text back. Then he texts again and says, well, if you wanna F with me, then let me know, and something else, something crazy. But by then I already already blocked him. I blocked him, blacklisted his number, went back in my messages. I turned my location off because, people crazy. So I went ahead and turned my location off or whatever because I'm like, you never know what people is up to. Turned it off. Double check my phone records to make sure his number is not in my phone records. Delete the message thread, and then I proceed to delete my Offerup. Yes, I deleted my whole Offerup account because I feel like if I didn't, that was another way for him to harass me. And I'm not saying that that would have happened, but I like to be safe and I like to be secure. And yeah, I'm at school and I'm in an open area, but our school is an open campus, so you never know when locals are on campus. Okay, that's something that's real. You never know when locals are on campus. So I deleted my Offerup because I felt like, wow, this is not safe no more. Like, don't get me wrong, it is a good site. My mom's friend got my truck from there, so it's not, everybody is not bad on there, and everybody has not had this experience. There have been experiences and so on and so forth, but everybody's viewpoint Offerup is different. So yeah, delete my Offerup. Just wanted to feel safe, and once I did that, it was like, wow, a weight lifted off my shoulders. I probably won't re-download it, just for safety purposes. You get what I'm saying? So probably won't re-download that. And you gotta think about it. Like, I'm a female, okay, and men out here are crazy. Don't get me wrong, females are crazy too, but men out here are crazy, and you just never know. So I wanted to protect myself by all means necessary. That's why I blocked him, blacklisted him, and deleted my Offerup account. So if he did try to send me a message, who you sending it to, Sway? So yeah, I just want to get up on here and tell you my Offerup experience on review. Then again, like I said, everybody has their own viewpoint of how they, go about their Offerup and whether they like it or not. But this is, my opinion. So yeah, I'm just saying, ladies, if you're on there, be safe. Because who would have known if I went to go meet this guy by myself? And put you in mind, they talking about he was getting a rental car. Who would have known? I could have been kidnapped, this and that and third. But by the grace of my God, okay, I'm still here, and I was smart enough, and something clicked. God sent me that signal in my head, like, no, girl, that is not real. And even when I spoke to my mom, she was like, yeah, something don't seem right about that. And I was like, yeah, So yeah, I left that whole situation alone. So that was my Offerup experience. Let me know what you think. If you had any problems on Offerup, this is not a big danger, but it's something to be aware of. It's something to be aware of. Anybody, male, female, anybody. So yeah. So thank you for staying tuned, and give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Y'all still love you. Okay. So yeah.
I ain't here for no conversation. I ain't really trying to talk.